It's food o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. I'm going to do a little bit of cooking here on the channel today. Some of you like my cooking videos. What did I make last time? Bombay potatoes. They were really good. So I seen these in the supermarket. It's close to cooking. It's not quite kind of making everything yourself type of thing, but you got to cut the chicken up and everything else. So this is the Szechuan Noodle Kit, and it's part of Sharwood's street food range. It's a new range. I love Szechuan chicken. So without further ado, what I need to do first is dice up some chicken, which I'll do in a moment. I got to leave the noodles soak in boiling water for 7 minutes. Fry the chicken and the veg. I don't have any veg, but when I buy Szechuan chicken, it doesn't have any veg in it anyway. It's the sauce I'm interested in to see how hot it is, and the noodles, of course. Add the cooked noodles, stir for 2 minutes, and then it's more or less ready. So let's get cooking. Okay, so I'm just boiling the water to let the noodles soak for 7 minutes, and I'm just cutting it up the second of the chicken breasts that I'm going to use. Just picked up some regular chicken breasts from Lidl. Right, so water has just boiled, as you've just heard. Oh, so it's a pack of, so here's your Szechuan sauce, here's your noodles. So we're gonna get them into soak for 7 minutes. So I'm just looking at the clock, 2:32. Get them in there. Carry on cutting the chicken breast. So we got about 2:32, 2:39 should be ready. You find with this chicken, and this is just a general question for everybody here, some of it, it's got like kind of a veiny, fatty line through it, and you always find that with, I always find that with chicken. Sorry, let me put that down a bit so you can see me. I'm telling you what I'm doing, you can't see. I cut it up quite small. It's quite an easy process. I mean, if I thought in this pack, I didn't really read, I just chucked them in the trolley. I thought that you get a little bit of that kind of dried veg as well. So I won't be using that piece there with all the fat on and the fatty line. I'll dump down in the food bin. So I'm going to chuck this chicken, there we go, in the pan. Grab some olive oil. Let's read the pack again, see what it says. Soak the noodles for 7 minutes. Fry chicken in a medium hot wok for 2 minutes. Add the veg, cook. So it's 4 minutes. So we're not far away from that 4 minute. Get a bit of olive oil in there. I always like to, oh, get that metal fork out. Let's get a wooden one. I always like to go a little bit more than what they say on the box anyway, because, well, you don't want to be eating raw chicken, do you? So let's check them noodles. I think we're just hydrating them. I don't think we're actually cooking them at all in the boiling water. I just think they're hydrating themselves. Here we are. So here's the Szechuan. I suppose we could get this open. The Szechuan sauce, have a smell of it. Well, you can't quite see it. Woo! Oh yeah, it smells lovely. I'm really hoping it's good. Szechuan chicken is my favourite dish from a Chinese restaurant, takeaway. We got a really good one up the road that uses, well, it's very similar to this, but it's got actually kind of chopped chilies in there. So you got the noodles, the chicken, loads of chopped chili, and loads of the Szechuan sauce. Now I've been to other Chinese restaurants, and there's the little kind of tiny little mini corn on the cobs they got going on in there, and all sorts of bits of vegetables and maybe some pepper. And I'm not kind of, I prefer the ones down the road that are a little bit more plain, a little bit more like this. I mean, they're saying add your vegetables and fry your vegetables up, but it looks like it's a bit of leek, a bit of pepper. I just thought there was going to be a little dried pack of vegetables in it as well, but never mind, never mind. They sell it as a kit, but it's not a complete kit, is it? So, well, they reckon 2 minutes. Add the cooked noodles and sauce and stir fry for another 2 minutes. Oh, I don't know. Still looking a bit pink. Mind you, I still got 2 minutes. We'll add another minute. We'll do 2 minutes 40. That gives it 10 minutes frying the chicken. I just don't trust it, you know. I'd rather not be ill. So let's get myself a bowl. A new fork, because we use that fork to dice the chicken. While it's frying, I always buy these little bits of chicken. They're not whole chicken breasts, they're chicken fillets. But that'll do me. That'll do me. You know, cooking during the day while Mel's in work. Quite handy for me. And they were only £1.90. So you're not having to, like... Normally these days, if you go to a mainstream supermarket, you can pay £4 for some chicken breast. I didn't really want to do that because these street food things were only like £1.50. The chicken would have cost more than the actual kit. Well, it did, but not much more from Lidl. This chicken's starting to look really good now. It's starting to look cooked. You find all the juices come out, and it starts to stick to the pan. That's when I kind of know the chicken's more or less there. So the noodles have been soaked. I'm just going to take them over with the sieve and sieve them out. I don't think you need to see this bit. Here's a look at the noodles if you're interested. Right, so I've got to get them in now with a sauce. Yeah, this is perfect timing. You can hear the difference in the chicken now. We don't want it too dry. Right, here we go. Noodles, sauce. Oh, look at that! Look how red it is. I reckon if I move that over there for a minute, I can grab this camera here and there we go. Ah, the noodles are starting to stick to the pan. There we go. Right, it's getting the noodles now to mix up with the chicken. They must magically do that in the restaurants when they make them. They all want to stick together. Right, these are looking good. It said 2 minutes, we're 2 minutes in now. We'll give it 1 more minute. I always like to go, as I mentioned earlier, a little bit more. Keep it all moving, stop it sticking in the pan. There we go, we're done. Can you see that there? No, you can't see it. Can you see that there? If we turn it down a little bit more, you will. Right. And there we have it. Szechuan chicken. Let's get into it. Okay. The dish in my local takeaway restaurant is about £5. With this being about £1.50 and with the chicken being £1.90, haha, here's my maths again, £3.40. That's not bad. So you're probably saving yourselves about £1.60. A little bit of gas, a little bit of hot water with the cleaning. So you're not far out, but the importance for me is that it has to taste the same, doesn't it? And on first glance, some chicken in there. I don't know where you live, but in the world, but my takeaway, because I went in and I said, what's the hottest dish you do? I love my hot dishes. And they said Szechuan chicken. I'll have some of them, I said. So, I was under the understanding that Szechuan chicken was meant to be like piping hot. This is, it's tasty. It's definitely tasty. But it's not like boiling hot. It's got a 3 chili rating on it. Szechuan sauce, 52%, sugar, chili puree, 19%, chilies, tomato paste, garlic. It could be, I am a little bit disappointed. The noodles are, they're really sticky. They're really kind of sticky and clammy, and they never wanted to mix up with the chicken. It's like I'm either eating a bit of chicken or just noodles. It's okay. I think I'd buy it from the, I'd go back and buy it from the Chinese restaurant next time. I suppose if you lived out in the sticks, lived out in the country, and you kind of shopped in a Morrison's where I found this, went into town, bought a few of these with the ingredients. Added some veg into it. You might improve it a little bit, but it's nothing. It's absolutely nothing on a real Chinese takeaway Szechuan chicken.
Someone is at the front door.
It's my door. Oh, that was a brewer at the door. They've just dropped me off some beer. They're called Flowerhorn Brewing Company from Cardiff, and it all looks pretty tidy. Triple zested IPA. Where's their there we are, Flowerhorn. I've never tried any of their stuff. Super local. Quickly show off these two and we'll get back to the Szechuan noodles. It's all going on at the Real Ale Craft Beer Kitchen today. Pharmaceutical stimulant, coffee, milk stout, 6.3% ABV. That looks really good. And the last one, here we are, is Capo Citra Pale Ale, 5.1% ABV. Now, he was just telling me at the door that they plan on launching big, they've got some kit coming down from Scotland. Get back to this, I'm starving. They got some kit coming down from Scotland soon. They'll have their brewery finished and built by December, and they're going to do a bit of a launch, and they invited me up to their brewery. So let's finish off with these then. I think, where was I? I think I was talking about if I lived in the sticks and I didn't really have a Chinese takeaway near me. Just a small supermarket where you could find these. I think I might, well, I don't know, yeah, I might buy them again. It's not what I was expecting. I was really excited. Although, after eating a few more of them now, the sauce is quite, the spice is coming through a little bit. But it's a bit bland, it's a bit boring. There's the Sharwood Street Food Szechuan Noodle Kit. Rating 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! Cheers!